Yo, so this mountain lion really thought he was gonna get an easy meal, right? Dead wrong. This wild stallion straight up said not today. Satan and absolutely wrecked this cat. Bro got humbled real quick. You gotta see this snow cap. Most insane wildlife throwdown I've ever seen. Let's run it. Yo, so let me put you on to what might be the most insane wildlife encounter that's ever been caught on camera. We're talking about a straight-up street fight between a wild Mustang, stallion, and a mountain lion who bit off way more than he could chew literally. This ain't your typical nature documentary where everything's all peaceful and David Attenborough's whispering about the circle of life. Nah, this is straight chaos. And homie the cougar learned a lesson he'll never forget. So picture this. It's out in the American West, somewhere in the rugged mountains where these wild Mustangs have been running free since forever. These horses aren't your typical barn animals, they're built different. We're talking about stallions that have survived harsh winters, fought off predators, and defended their herds like absolute units. This particular stallion, he was the alpha, the big dog, the one running the whole operation. Now enter our villain, or at least the cat who thought he was the villain. This mountain lion, this cougar, was probably having a regular Tuesday morning, cruising through his territory looking for breakfast. Maybe he'd been watching too many nature shows where lions take down zebras and wildebeests. Thinking, yeah, I can do that. He spots this herd of wild horses and his predator brain starts doing the math. These horses looking kinda thick, no cap. I'm finna get me one of these. But here's where my guy made his first mistake. He underestimated who he was dealing with. This wasn't some domesticated pony that's been eating oats and getting brushed by little kids. This was a battle-tested stallion who's been handling business in the wilderness since day one. So the mountain lion starts creeping, moving all stealthy-like through the brush. He's probably thinking he's slick, thinking he's about to catch this horse slipping. The cougar gets closer, and then boom, he pounces. Dude launches himself at the stallion like he's about to collect a W. Plot twist, the stallion was ready. Bro, when I tell you this horse was not having it, I mean, he went absolutely nuclear. The second that mountain lion made contact, the stallion spun around with a quickness and hit that cat with a reality check that probably rattled his ancestors. We're talking hooves flying, teeth bared, the whole 9 yards. This stallion said, "You got me messed up," and proceeded to hand out the most savage beatdown you've ever seen in nature. The mountain lion, who probably thought this was gonna be easy money, immediately realized he done goofed. Like, you could almost see the moment in his eyes where he's thinking, yo, I made a terrible mistake, but it's too late. Now the stallion's already in go mode, and there's no pause button on this encounter. This horse starts whipping around, kicking with his back legs like he's throwing hands in a street fight. Each kick is landing with the force of a sledgehammer, and the mountain lion is trying to dip, trying to get ghost, trying to exit stage left. But the stallion ain't letting him off that easy. Nah, homie's getting a full lesson in YU. Don't mess with wild horses 101. The cougar's scrambling, ducking, weaving, doing everything he can to get away from this absolute unit of a horse. You can tell he's shook. This wasn't supposed to go down like this. He thought he was gonna be eating good tonight. Maybe catch a nice meal, chill in a tree somewhere digesting. Instead, he's getting cooked by a 1,000-pound muscle machine with anger issues. What makes this even more wild is that the stallion wasn't just defending himself, he was sending a message. This was personal. This was about respect. In the wild, when you're the alpha, when you're the one protecting your herd, you can't show weakness. You can't let some random predator think it's cool to just roll up and try you. So this stallion made sure that mountain lion understood this territory, these horses, off limits, my guy. The other horses in the herd are watching this whole thing go down. And you know they're hyped. Their leader is out here handling business, showing the whole mountain who runs things. The mares are probably thinking, yeah, that's my stallion. And the young colts are taking notes for when it's their turn to step up. Meanwhile, the mountain lion finally manages to break free and books it. Dude is hauling tail out of there, like his life depends on it, because it literally does. He's running full speed, probably questioning all his life choices, wondering why he didn't just go hunt some rabbits or something easier. The stallion watches him bounce, probably giving him that yeah, you better run energy. What's crazy is this whole encounter probably lasted less than a minute, but it was the most action-packed minute of both their lives. The mountain lion limped away with his pride absolutely shattered and probably some broken ribs. The stallion, he just went back to his herd like it was nothing. Like he didn't just hand out the most disrespectful all in wildlife history. This right here is why wild mustangs are so respected. They're not out here playing games. They're survivors, fighters, and they've earned their place in the wild through moments exactly like this. That stallion didn't need backup, didn't need weapons, just pure heart, strength, and the refusal to be anyone's victim. So what's the moral of this story? Simple. Don't let the fact that horses eat grass fool you into thinking they're soft. These animals are straight up warriors when they need to be. That mountain lion thought he was about to catch a body, but instead, he got his whole existence questioned by a horse with zero chill. And somewhere out there, that cougar is telling his homies about the day he got absolutely demolished by a horse, and nobody believes him. But we got the footage, fam. We know what went down. That stallion is a legend, and that mountain lion, he's the cautionary tale. Stay humble out there in the wild, or get humbled. No cap.